Hello and welcome to today's practice. Today's sequence is called flow. Sometimes in life, we can feel as though we're attempting to swim upstream or fighting against the current of our life or attempting to micromanage every component of our life or even to micromanage other people. The idea with flow is that it allows us to come fully present in the moment, and it allows us to feel a greater sense of peace and ease with the way that our life is going in that moment. So, more contentment with the moment as it is. So, our practice today is going to be mostly wrist free, and we're also going to incorporate a gesture called Lotus Mudra. So, I'm going to show you that now. So, Lotus Mudra is where you bring the heels of the hands, pinky fingers, and thumbs together, and then the hands are open, creating a hand gesture that represents openness and receptivity. So, we'll use that a few times throughout our practice. So we're going to begin standing at the front short side of the mat. If you're using blocks, you can actually set those off to the left side of the yoga mat. So if you're standing to the front short side in mountain pose, place the blocks off to the left. We're going to stand with the feet approximately underneath of the hips. Place the hands together at the heart center. And release and relax your shoulders down the back as you draw your chin slightly down. So the chin is slightly below parallel to the earth. The back of the skull and the crown of the head have the sensation of lengthening up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, sigh the breath out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Sigh the breath out through the mouth. One last time, deep breath in through the nose. Sighing exhale out through the mouth. Deep inhalation, allow your arms to circle down, around, and up. Feel some lift of the spine out of the pelvis. Exhale, bring your prayer hands together, and then down into the heart. Let's do that 2 more times. A deep inhale, circle sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, bring your prayer hands together and down into the heart center. We'll take that sun breath one more time. A deep breath in. Exhale, prayer hands together and into the heart. Take a breath in, sweep your arms out to the side and up. And as you exhale, let your right hand come down to meet your right thigh as you side stretch over to the right. As you inhale, let your body flow through the center, elongate the fingertips to the sky, and exhale, left hand meets the left thigh as you arc the body into a side bend. Inhale, find your way to the center. Exhale, right hand to the thigh and side bend. Inhale as you flow through the center. Exhale, left hand to left thigh, side stretch over. Inhale as you come to the center. Stand tall in mountain, but exhale, sweep your arms back out to the sides and down, letting your hands come to the low back. So, thumbs toward the center of the low back, fingers kind of wrapping around the hips. Draw your tailbone down and draw your elbows toward one another and lift up through the chest slightly. Now, you might also lift your chin, but you want to stay aware of what's happening in the neck and only taking that option if that feels okay on the neck. Take a breath in and out here in this standing back bend. And then allow your shoulders to once again realign over your hips. Chin slightly below parallel to the earth and arms sweeping down. Inhale, circle sweep your arms out to the side and up. You're going to create the lotus mudra with the hands and allow the knees to bend as you come into chair position. Bend at the knees, sink the sitting bones. You can even gaze down into the open hand gesture and then inhale, extended mountain. So let your hands start to reopen. As you re-extend the arms by the ear, stand tall and mountain. We're going to exhale, cactus both arms, maybe lifting chin away from the chest to open the throat. We'll do that flow again. So inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, chair pose with lotus mudra at the heart. Gaze toward the open gesture of the hands. Inhale, extended mountain. Root down and rise up. Exhale, bend the elbows and open through the sternum and the chest muscles. Let's do that flow one more time. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, chair with lotus mudra. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, extended mountain, and exhale, bend the knees and swan dive the body forward over the legs. You can let your hands find your shins and inhale, halfway lift. So anchor the shins into the hands as you reach the crown of the head forward. You're going to frame the right foot with the hands just momentarily because we're going to step that left foot back, spin the heel down, and then we're going to come up to warrior two. So left arm's going to circle around. You're going to turn your chest to face the left side of the room. We're going to do some dancing warrior flow here. It's going to flip up your right palm, and you're going to take your breath in to move into reverse warrior. And then as you exhale, we'll pass through that center warrior two. Lean the right forearm onto the right thigh, stretching that left arm long by the ear. And then we're going to take that flow two more times. You can see, but keeping that right knee bent in warrior two as you come up, flipping the right palm. You can also always allow the knee to straighten if that feels better on your body. Exhale, pass through warrior two. Light lean out onto that right forearm, left arm stretching by the ear. One more time. Inhale, rise into reverse. Exhale, pass through warrior two and into extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Press strong into the right foot to straighten the right knee and spin the right toes to face the long side of the mat. Release the hands down to the hips momentarily. So take the hands and slide them to the lower back. Draw the elbow points toward one another and just take the heart and lift the chest up to the sky. Again, remember, only if it feels okay on the neck do we lift the chin away from the chest and open the throat. So we're always taking the cues from how things feel in the body, how the poses feel in the body in this moment. Bring the shoulders back over the hips. We're going to spin those left toes to the back short side of the mat. Allow the left knee to bend as you come into warrior two. So arms will sweep wide and out to the sides. Inhale, flip your left palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. Exhale as you flow through the center and lean out onto your left forearm, right arm by the ear. And then inhale as you rise up. Remember, you can always straighten your left knee as you take this reverse warrior. And then as you exhale, pass through warrior two and lean out onto the forearm one more time. Inhale, flow up and arc back into reverse. Exhale, pass through the warrior two. Lean to the forearm. As you inhale, let your body rise up into warrior two. Feel the strength of your left foot down to the earth as you straighten your left knee and spin your left toes to face the long side of the mat. So feel free, maybe a slightly shorter stance. Release your hands down to your hips once again. Now draw your elbows back. We're going to lift up through the chest, maybe lift through the chin. So feel the heels of your hands really anchor into the lower back. Draw the tailbone slightly down. We're going to come forward. So as you come forward, allow there to be a little extra weight in the balls of the feet. Maybe a soft bend in your knees. Now, once your body is parallel to the floor, release your hands down. So this is where those blocks might come in handy. Any height on the blocks, we're going to take a wide stance, downward dog. So you can slide the blocks forward, and you can even have the hands down on the floor. So you're going to keep the hands at least as wide as the shoulders. I usually like to go a little bit wider. Reach long through the very crown of the head, very top of the head. And deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, maybe a soft sigh out. Okay, last round of breath here. We're going to slide the blocks back underneath of the shoulders, reaching long through the crown of the head. So put a little bend into the knees, slide the hands up to the hips, press down, and rise up. So for a few moments, heel toe your feet in so they're more underneath of the hips. We're going to bring the hands to prayer position at the heart. And you're going to start to let your weight go into your left foot. We're going to do a balance flow here. So as you're inhaling, we're going to start to lift this right foot away from the floor. So the right knee is going to open up to the side. So going to take an exhale, almost going to side crunch here in this right side of the body. Now, as you inhale, you're going to let that right leg swing back behind you, landing on the ball of the foot and just a little squat. And then you're going to press down into the feet, start to lift the right foot back away from the floor. Exhale. Take the right knee toward the right elbow. And then inhale, let the leg swing back, root down through the ball of the foot and bend the knees. Let's take that again. Press off the right foot, hug the right knee in toward the right elbow. Inhale, swing the right leg back, landing on the ball of the foot. One more time. Press off the right foot, hug the knee to the elbow, swing it back. Hold in that squat position. We'll just do a little bit of pulsing. So you're going to dip your hips down a little deeper and then lift the hips slightly up. And then a slight pulse down. Slight lift of the hips. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Crown of the head reaching up. Slight deepening of the squat. Rising up one more time. Slight deepening of the squat. Good. And then begin to press off that back right foot. Hug it into the elbow one more time. And then slowly lower the foot and the arms. Breathe in. Sweep the arms widen up. Interlock the hands, flip the palms up to face the ceiling. Take a full body stretch. Deep inhalation. As you exhale, release your hands. Let your arms go wide. So we're going to let the prayer hands come back up to the heart. Take that balance flow on this second side. So weight goes into the right foot. The left foot begins to lift and the left knee comes toward the left elbow. Now, as you're Breathing in, sweep the left leg back, land on the ball of the foot, and take a variation of a squat. Press off that left foot. Start to lift the knee to the side, hugging it toward the elbow, and then sweep the leg back, land on the ball of the foot, bend the knees. Press off the back foot. Exhale, engage up from the pelvic floor into the belly button. Hug the knee in, and then sweep the leg back. Land on the ball of the foot, and take the hips down. Press down. Let the knee hook in toward the elbow. Sweep the leg back, landing in that squat. Now let the hips start to dip down and then slightly lift back out of the squat. We'll just do that a few times, just this version of the squat, going a little deeper into the squat and slightly rising up. Last time. You're going to press off that left ball of the foot, start to hug the left knee in, and then let the left foot land. Releasing your arms, sweep them down, out to the sides, and then up. Interlock your hands, flip your palms to the sky. Full body stretch. Deep breath in. As you exhale, sweep your arms nice and wide. We're going to heel toe the feet, back out. We're going to spin the heels in and spin the toes slightly out for a wide goddess squat. So let your knees bend. That way you can check your alignment. You want your feet to be wide enough so that when your knees bend, they're not going over the ankles. I'm going to bring the hands first to prayer at the heart. You can even lean your body just a little bit forward to avoid aggravating the low back. And then we're going to stretch the arms up by the ears. Now, as you breathe in, you're going to straighten your knees. Arms are straight, and as you exhale, knees are going to bend back into that goddess squat, and you're going to find lotus mudra at the heart. And then as you inhale, both arms and legs straighten, reach up. As you exhale, cactus the arms and bend the knees back into that goddess squat. We're going to do that flow again. So inhale, straighten the arms and the legs. Exhale, lotus mudra, bend the knees, goddess squat. Inhale, reach the arms long, straighten the knees. Exhale, cactus the elbows and bend the knees back into that goddess squat. We're going to do that flow one more time. So inhale, extend the knees and the arms. Exhale, lotus mudra and bend the knees. Come into that goddess squat. Inhale, extend the arms and legs. Exhale, cactus arms in the goddess squat. Inhale as you re-extend the arms and legs. You're going to spin your 10 toes back to face the long side of the mat. Release your hands once again down to your hips. Inhale, lift your heart and your chin, and then exhale, come forward. Now, as your body becomes parallel to the earth, once again, lower your hands down. Now, if you're using blocks, you can bring those with you. We're going to walk the hands toward the right foot, and as you do, you're going to spin the 10 toes to face the front short side of the mat. You're going to end up lifting off of your back left heel. Stay to the inside of your right foot. And you're going to take the back knee down, and then we're going to swing the right leg back. We're going to be coming around to seated positions. You can just move the blocks out to the side and come around with the legs. As you come around to the legs, you're going to take a cross leg position. We're going to do a couple Sufi circles here to close out the practice. You're going to start to shift your torso out to the right and then come forward and then out to the left, and then draw the belly in and round the spine. And just take that circular motion a few more times. Love this circular cat-cow. Fluidity of the Movement invites us into the flow of our life, into that feeling, more of a dance, right? Feeling the rhythm of both the breath and the body. Okay, and as you come around to the center, take a momentary pause. You can switch the cross of your legs, lean into your hands, switch the cross of your legs, and then lean to the left and come forward. Lean to the right and then back. Last one. And then coming back to the center, take a deep breath in, sweep your arms wide and up. Bring your prayer hands together and down into your heart. Let's take that sun breath 2 more times. Deep breath in, sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, prayer hands come together and down into your heart. Last time, deep breath in. Exhale, bring your prayer hands together, down into your heart. Take your chin slightly forward. The light within me sees and bows to that same light that exists within you. Namaste.